Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about a pretty serious debt confession in my life, and by that I mean we are going to be talking about my car loan. Yes, it's true. My husband and I broke probably one of the top 3 rules in the personal finance community, which is to never ever buy a brand new car. But that is exactly what we did, and we did it in April of 2022, and I'm going to tell you a little story about how that came to be, why it came to be, and honestly why I don't feel bad about it. So with that being said, let's get into it. Like I said, this is all about our debt confession, and specifically it is about our auto loan and the ins and outs. So let's back up to February when I get a call from my husband one day around 5:30, and he says, "Hey, by the way, I just got rear-ended by a semi-truck on the interstate." I know, not exactly what anyone wants to hear, but thankfully he was okay. His 99 Camry, however, was totaled, and that meant that we were in the market for a new car, which I will say, at the time, I was 6 months pregnant, and we had already been planning for a new car purchase because obviously safety features have come a long way since 1999. So we had already been saving for it, planning for it, but obviously when you get rear-ended, that changes things because you're down to one car, and so your hand is forced a little bit. And on top of that, as you all know, it was not the ideal time to be trying to find a vehicle given the craziness of the car industry earlier this year. So that just added a little extra challenge that we were not originally expecting. Now, in this video, I am going to be walking you through, literally line by line, all of the fees that we paid. And then I'm also going to tell you about our loan details specifically and the current balance of the vehicle. So, like I said, it was a bad time in the market to be needing a vehicle, and we actually ended up buying a smaller SUV, brand new. That is correct. We got a 2022, and here's the thing. When we test drove vehicles on the lot, we really wanted to buy a used one, but again, because the car market was so crazy, it actually ended up being $6,000 cheaper to buy a new vehicle than it was to buy a used one. Now, buying new did mean that we had to wait like a month and a half, close to 2 months for it to come in, because we literally placed an order for it. It was not even built when we put our deposit down to get it, but we did finally get it after a couple months. Honestly, that was a lot better and quicker than it was for some other people. So really can't complain too much. But again, what sold us, knowing that we were about to have a baby, was the safety features. We really wanted to know that we had something that was new and updated and basically just up to code for peace of mind with a baby in the vehicle. So let's actually get into the specifics of what that looked like for us. So our vehicle was $37,089, and then on top of that you get into all the other fun kind of hidden fees, right? So we had a service contract for $2,450. We had a special bin package, which was $598.90, and this included extra things that I personally, if I had had a choice, I would not have purchased. But again, because of the craziness of the car market at the time, we literally just told them what we wanted in terms of like vehicle make. And then we didn't really get to choose color, trim, anything. We just kind of had to take with what they had on order that hadn't already been purchased by someone else. So because of that, we got blacked out decals, we got a roof rack, we got an automated trunk door that you can open and close with a button, which I will say that is pretty handy. But again, if I'd had a choice, would I have bought it? I don't know. Probably not, because I'm kind of cheap. So part of all those things were in this bin package. And then the sales tax was $2,408.27. Don't forget that. Then we had a document fee for some of the processing stuff at the end, which was right at $100. Filing fee, $24, and a licensing fee for $47. Now, when you add all of this up together, that gives you a total cost of $42,717.12. Now, again, because we did plan for this purchase and we had been saving towards it, we did do a sizable deposit or down payment towards the vehicle, and that was to the tune of $15,000. I know some people probably would have put less down. Some people obviously would have put more, but 15 for whatever reason was the amount that I had in mind from the get-go. I knew that was the amount of money that I wanted us to be able to put down. We hit that goal, which was good, and that brought the balance to $27,717.12. Now, obviously, that's what the remainder was, so we had to take out a loan, and I'll walk you through the loan details. Again, this gets kind of into that debt confession part of breaking all the personal finance rules. We did take out a 72-month auto loan, which I know not ideal, but we don't plan on keeping it for 72 months. We definitely plan to pay it off sooner rather than later. And the rate on that loan is currently 4.35%, which in April, when we actually picked the vehicle up, I did think, oh wow, that's a pretty high rate. Still kind of feel that way, but thanks to inflation, I feel less that way. I feel a little better about it. So like I said, up here, we obviously financed $27,717. Now, if we choose to keep this loan for the entire 72 months, we will pay a total of $3,883.68 in interest, and the total that we would have paid would be $31,600.80. So not awful, but again, it's extra money that I don't want to pay out. So we do fully intend to pay this off probably in 3, maybe 4 years. I need to really make a plan to start attacking it, in all honesty. Now, with that being said, our monthly payment, which just came out last Friday, the 14th, is $438.90 per month, and the current balance is $25,788.17. So this is where we currently stand. Our next payment will come out the middle of November, obviously, and yeah, like I said, this was a debt confession. I really do pride myself on being good with finances and, you know, optimizing them, doing what's smart, doing things the right way. And I think for most people, that means buying a used car, right? Like new cars just lose so much value in the first couple years, and especially when you first drive them off the lot. But in our situation, in our scenario, you know, it really did seem like the best move to make. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. I'm sure some of you or a lot of you disagree with it, but you weren't in our situation. You weren't seeing what we were seeing in the market. So, you know, that's why we ultimately did what we did. And, you know, like I said, at this point, we do fully intend to pay it off sooner than the 72 months, and we plan to have it for a very long time. So I do think we'll get our money's worth. But yeah, just thought that I would share, give you all a look into what it cost us to buy a brand new car in 2022. And then also, I gotta say, I'm really proud of myself. As a lefty, I don't think I smudged at all. Oh no, wait, I did on filing fee. I smudged a little bit. Okay. Well, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, let me know if the handwriting was okay or if I should go back to just doing spreadsheets digitally. You know, both ways have their pros and cons, but I kind of liked doing it in pen. So anyways, give me a shout. Let me know. See you guys later.